Good morning, everyone. Hey, it's the post weekend Monday, and I hope you're having an outstanding day as we get together on Facebook Live this morning. Got a lot to talk about, perhaps one of the most pressing events of our generation. Of course, we commemorated 9/11 on Sunday, September 11th, and September 11, 2001, we all know where we were and what we were doing when we heard of the attacks. And I hope you had a chance to see the Brazil Times insert, the special section we did Saturday, where we went back and remembered what it was like on 9/11 and took a look at how things have changed from the perspective of firefighters and police. And we went back and pulled some of the local stories from the Brazil Times on September 11 and the days after that, and we have them for you in that special section. You can still pick that up, but it's something that we need to always remember, September 11, 2001. Well, that was then. Let's look at what's going on today in the Brazil Times. There was a cemetery restoration workshop that was held at the Clay County Genealogy Library. Cliff Blanchard has a photo for us on page 1, and Ivy Jacobs wrote that story. And over the weekend, the police are investigating an Interstate 70 shooting. Police are looking for information on a shooting Saturday night that injured a passenger in a vehicle traveling along Interstate 70 in Clay County. We have that story for you as well. Poland, the city of Poland celebrated 175 years in Clay County over the weekend. Ivy Jacobs was there, and she has a couple of photos for you, and we have a couple more online as well at www.thebraziltimes.com. Also want to remind you, this coming Saturday, big event, the first Route 40 Fest is being held in Brazil, and as part of that, the Clay County Historical Society is having a night at the museum again from 6 to 9 p.m. on Saturday. There'll be a lot more activities downtown in Brazil, so you'll want to be in town for that. That's this coming Saturday in Brazil. Okay, while we're talking about what's coming up, let's go ahead and look at our calendar for the week ahead. Tonight, the Staunton Town Council meets, and they always have an interesting discussion about what they can do to improve the lives of residents in Staunton, and we'll have a report for you on that tomorrow on www.thebraziltimes.com and later in the week in our newspaper. Also this week on Tuesday, the Brazil Parks and Recreation Board meets Tuesday night at 6:30 rather. That's at City Hall. And Wednesday at 10 a.m., the Brazil Board of Public Works and Safety meets at City Hall. That night at 5 p.m., the Brazil Common Council is scheduled to meet. So that's coming up this week. And also, if you're involved, even if you're a complete duffer as I am, you'll want to remember that Friday afternoon, the Chamber of Commerce Golf Scramble is being held at the Forest Park Golf Course. And then, like I said, the Street Fest, the US 40 Street Fest, is going to be held in Brazil on National Avenue this coming Saturday. So a lot of neat things going on. I put my phone down there and open up the paper to see what else we have for you inside today's edition of the Brazil Times, which goes out to thousands of postal customers every Monday. In addition to our obituaries, we have a report from over the weekend on Saturday. At 8:45 a.m. Saturday, it looked like the fishing fun day might be a washout. Rain had fallen in torrents overnight, and it was still falling when Carol Evans, Mike Bemis, Janet McClellan, Zach Stultz, and Marv Moon began getting ready for the kids who had come for the fishing fun day. That started a little bit later than normal. It started at 9:30, but everybody had a good time that was there, I know, and we have some pictures from that in the paper today. I was glad to be over there and to cover the fishing fun day. It's always a lot of fun when the kids get out there and they fish and just have a great time. In our opinion page, Ivy Jacobs has a column about the jumpers who were forgotten in the aftermath of 9/11. And we'll go look back to September 11 through 17, 1971, when September 11 was just another day every year instead of having the terrible significance it does today. And let's see what we have in sports. Well, our sports editor, Kerry Fox, reports a 2-hour weather delay proved well worth the wait for Northview as the Knights came away with a victory over West Vigo Friday night. And we also have a report on the Northview Runners competition at the Eagle Classic. And we have a story about a heartbreaking loss for the Colts as well. And you can read that in today's edition of the Brazil Times as well. And they have a lot of community news. Look at there's a new baby. We've got a fish fry planned. We've got wedding announcement. We've got an announcement of a couple celebrating 50 years together. And a lot of other things. The Graybeards are going to be performing. You can read about that in today's edition of the Brazil Times as well. And just a whole lot more. And be sure to check out our online edition, www.thebraziltimes.com today. I know this morning, in fact, as I'm looking around for a clock, yes, it's just almost 9 o'clock, and Ivy Jacobs is over at Brazil City Hall where they're having their annual 9/11 commemorative meeting, and so we'll have a report on that later this week as well. Well, I'm sure glad that you're here. I'm glad that I could be here with you. And thanks for joining us online, whether it's live or on our website. Don't forget, we've got that new website, and Coffee with Frank's right there on the front. So you could just click on it by going to our website anytime you want to see this broadcast. But I'm Frank Phillips, and again, I appreciate your participation, and we'll catch you next time.